Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me using the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. So this is what the packaging looks like. I have actually been using this for a couple weeks now and I've really been enjoying it. So I kept the packaging so I could go over what this foundation is supposed to do. It is supposed to give you better skin within about 2 weeks. So what I love about IT Cosmetics products is all of them have skincare in them already. So I don't know why they decided to use this one in the title, but this one says plus skincare. You guys know me, I usually use the CC cream, which also has skincare in it. That's kind of a reason I love IT Cosmetics, is because I think it looks literally like your skin but better, but while you're wearing it, it's also improving your skin. So anytime I use the CC cream, it really does just add moisture to my skin. This is definitely more fuller coverage, and that's what it claims to do, is it's more full coverage. I was almost out of this, so that is why I picked up the Your Skin But Better foundation, and it's a more medium coverage. It's a natural radiant finish. I'm just gonna read to you off the box some of the claims that this foundation makes. On the side it says, better looking skin instantly and over time, instantly better, natural no makeup effect, coverage that minimizes pores and imperfections, and all day hydration and wear. Improves bare skin in 2 weeks, evens the appearance of skin tone, visibly refines skin texture, and softens the skin. Now, this foundation has 40 shades, which I think is amazing for a foundation. I have the shade Light Warm 21, and it is, I would say, the perfect shade for me. In the IT Cosmetics CC cream, I have the shade Light, which sometimes can come off a little dark on me depending on the time of year. When I'm a little more tan, it does match a little bit better, but it also, I feel like it's supposed to have a yellow undertone, but I feel like it can kind of come off a little pink if you use too much of it. So I have been really enjoying this, so let's get into the video. Also, I wanted to mention on Ulta's website, I'm looking at my computer right now, for Valentine's Day through the 14th until March 6th, they are having a deal on Ulta's website where if you buy the Your Skin But Better foundation plus skincare, you also get a free Bye foundation powder for free. I wish I would have seen that, because this foundation retails for $39.50, which is comparable to the CC cream. I think they're the same price, maybe a little bit off. But the Bye foundation powder actually retails for $38. So to get that for free with this, that's pretty amazing. And then also on QVC, you can also go on there right now and they have amazing deals. You can get like a bundle deal and you basically get a product for free. So if you guys are looking to save some money and splurge on this at the same time, I think that's a great deal if you want to check out those websites. I'm going to show you guys how I prepare my skin. I have not put any moisturizer on yet. What I've been using lately is the CeraVe AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion with Sunscreen. It's SPF 30. So I use 2 pumps of this and I've really been enjoying this. It's oil free, it has hyaluronic acid in it, ceramides, niacinamides, so it is really good for your skin. If you guys watch my channel, you know I don't typically use a lot of drugstore products, but there are some skincare products. Actually, most of my skincare routine right now is completely drugstore products. So I will post that video. I actually have been meaning to do a video on it, on my skincare routine, for a while now. Especially, I want to share the drugstore products I've been using because they are somewhat more affordable. I don't know why it's peeling up on me right now. I don't know if that's like peeling all my dead skin off or something, but I just like use that and it's like peeling up on my fingers, which it doesn't typically do. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I would say usually it doesn't do that. I don't know if I just have dry skin, and I did use my retinol cream last night and that exfoliates my skin as well. So I don't know if it's just like some of that dry skin coming off, which is kind of gross, so sorry about that. But typically I really like this facial moisturizer because it's not like slick. It does dry down super fast, and I feel like it almost has like a tacky feel to it, to where I feel like my foundation is going to stick to it. So that's why I've been liking it, and it doesn't give like a white cast or anything like that. So I've really been enjoying that. And then because my skin is a little on the drier side right now, it's super cold out, It's been only like 12 degrees outside, so the weather is super dry and cold. My skin definitely gets a little drier during this time, so I'm gonna go in with some of the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminizing Moisturizer. And I'm almost out of this. This is just the sample, obviously. That's a little more than I wanted, but we're gonna go in with that. So I don't like to put this on my forehead. I just like to put it down here on the face. I definitely want to purchase the full size of this. I've actually, like, it just smells like so good. It smells like dreamsicles. I like to put it under my eyes, and it just like gives you a nice illuminated base. I've been like going back and forth, like, do I want the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, or do I want this? The thing about this is, like, yeah, you probably could wear it all by itself, but the Flawless filter I think is supposed to like have a little bit more coverage to it. If you've tried it, let me know what you think. But this like doesn't have any coverage. I feel like, you know, it does make the skin look nice. I still have those balls that are piling up on my skin, but work with it. Get those all off of there. Okay, so going in with the foundation, I am gonna take it out of the box. Like I said, I only have the box because I wanted just to show you guys the packaging and show you what the claims are with this foundation. So like I said, medium coverage, lightweight foundation. I would definitely say, it says water light foundation. I would definitely agree with that. It's super light, but it gives really great coverage. When I first started using this a few days ago, I had some breakouts, like I had a few blemishes, and they are pretty much gone now. And then also I use this just like one pump, and even with my full coverage CC cream, I would still have to spot conceal. And honestly, when I put this foundation on, just one pump with a brush, I was looking, I'm like, I thought I had to spot conceal some areas. And I looked and I'm like, I still put a little bit of concealer on, but the foundation alone, just swiping it on fast and quickly, covered up the blemishes, and I really didn't even need to spot conceal. So I seriously put this on and my blemishes disappeared, and I was like, where did they go? They are covered by one pump of this foundation. So water light foundation, natural radiant finish. When I first put this on, I really thought that it was gonna be like really like dewy and luminous. It's really not. It really is like a natural coverage. Like it has just a natural finish to it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it does have like some little like glitter specks, but they don't transfer onto the skin. So, and as far as radiant, like I would say my skin had like a light glow to it, but it wasn't like dewy, I would say. So you guys will see that here in just a minute. So you want to shake it up a little bit. I really like the packaging. It's a nice glass bottle. It just is really luxurious feeling. I don't know if it's actually called like the Heavenly Luxe brush, but it's pretty much the same thing. But it's their It brushes for Ulta. I got this on a sale. Their brushes are super expensive, so I don't typically buy them unless they're on sale, but they are super good brushes. So I'm gonna go in with just one pump at first, and this is a really nice yellow foundation. And I forgot to grab my mirror today, so I'm gonna use my camera for my mirror. I always start with the middle of my face, blend it out. I will tell you, I found that I do not like to bring this foundation under my eyes at all. Just up the temples. You guys know I don't like to put it on my forehead. I've been putting it kind of above my eyelids, but not below. I just found that it kind of got like kind of dry and crepey under my eyes. I'm gonna get up a little closer so you guys can see. And that's still the one pump. Like, I think it's like a super good color match for me. I think it matches my neck really nicely. Maybe if I had some tan on, I might need to have a little darker shade, but honestly, it's such a good match that even if I was tan, I feel like I could just put some bronzer on, or if I had self-tan under my foundation, it would look fine. Okay, so done blending. As you can see, that matches my neck really nicely. I took it down a little bit, but honestly, I probably wouldn't have even had to. So that is it for the foundation. I'm not even gonna use another pump. Like, I think that looks great. I will say that when my skin was a little drier, without using that second moisturizer, the Glam Glow, I will say that it did kind of come off a little dry on my skin. But honestly, I think that's just because my skin was a little more on the drier side. And typically my skin's pretty normal. It's not very dry at all. I feel like it's pretty good for the most part, especially if I take care of it. I feel like the base products are definitely where it's at when looking put together with your makeup. So going in with concealer, I'm gonna use the Bare Skin by Bare Minerals concealer. This is in the shade Light, and I've been taking this just under my eyes in a little V shape. And honestly, I don't even really, sometimes I put a little extra on my nose just cause like I do get a little redness there. But like seriously guys, like I had like some little red blemishes like on my chin, and I really don't even, like you can't even see those, and that's one pump of that foundation. And I will tell you, like you guys probably know this already because if you watch my channel, you know I'm a big natural makeup person. But I'm telling you guys that if you just go in and with a light layer of foundation, you really don't need a lot. Like those people that go in with like 5 pumps of foundation and cake it on their face, like any foundation, if you use it that way, is gonna look so cakey. So if you just go in with a nice light layer and build up as needed, or go in and spot conceal after, your makeup is gonna look so much better and so much more natural. So this is all I've been using for my under eye concealer. This is my favorite concealer. Like if I can only use one concealer, I would use this because it's good for spot concealing and it looks great under the eyes. I don't have like a lot of creases under my eyes, so I don't typically tend to set this, but I do, like if I use too much sometimes, I do notice it can kind of settle a little bit, but it doesn't really settle. Like you can easily pat it out. It's a very hydrating and nice radiant concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and set that. I'm gonna use the Bare Skin by Bare Minerals Perfecting Veil, however you say that. I'm gonna use a big fluffy brush. This is just how I go in and set my makeup. This is the shade Light to Medium. Probably my favorite setting powder at this time. There's hair on my brush. Dip my brush. I do my T-zone because like I said, I have pretty normal skin. My nose can tend to get a little oily depending on what foundation I use, but it's not like a problem area. But I do like to just set my makeup in the areas where it comes off first. And it just kind of tones down a little bit of shine, a little bit on the eyelids. I will say that that concealer, if you don't set the eyelids, it probably will get creasy on you up there. I do every once in a while get like a little crease and I have to go through and blend it out. Going in with my current favorite bronzer. This is the Luminous Bronze Light by Hourglass. I thought I was never gonna find another bronzer that I liked more than the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer, but this one is actually really similar. Definitely a higher price point, but I got this on the Black Friday sale, so it was 20% off. So in that case, definitely worth it. And I think I would probably pay full price for it if I'm being honest. And if you guys are wondering what brush I'm using, this is just the Define brush by Eco Tools. And same with my powder brush. It was the Eco Tools Big Full Powder Brush, I believe it's called. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on brushes, I think the Eco Tools brushes are great. But this is just like such a nice natural bronzer, and I feel like whether you're tan or a little lighter, I feel like it's just a great color. It is Valentine's Day, so we are going to take the kiddos bowling, so that should be fun. Taking that bronzer, swiping it in my crease here. I'll get a little closer too so you guys can see. Bring that under, just the excess under my eyes. I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows. I'm gonna brush them up. This is the Total Temptations Eyebrow Pencil in Blonde by Maybelline. Ah, I do have a mirror. I'm gonna use my eyeshadow palette for a mirror. This eyeshadow palette smells so good. This eyebrow is so much more sparse than my other one. It drives me crazy. And really too, if you just do like a little bit more of a defined brow, like nothing crazy, like I obviously don't spend too much time on my eyebrows, but it does kind of just, you know, frame your eyes nicely and kind of make it look like you are a little more put together, you know. If you got nice brows, you know, you're obviously more put together. Brush those up a little bit, and then I have been using a little bit of brow gel too, just to kind of keep them brushed up. I just find like when my eyebrows are brushed up more and filled in, they just look a little nicer. I'm gonna go in with the Glossier Boy Brow. This is like on its last leg. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much dried up by now. It's got a little bit of life left to it. Just enough to kind of keep them in place. I have like super thin brows, but they're super long, so they're just like long and sparse and stuff. They go kind of like downward. It's just better if they stay in place. I am gonna do a little bit more eyeshadow today just because it's Valentine's Day. We are gonna go bowling, so let's just see. I'm gonna take my little Eco Tools, what is this, blending brush. I'm gonna go in with Honey Pot here. So I'm not doing anything dark by any means. I'm just gonna go in, take that Honey Pot shade and just kind of deepen the crease a little bit more. And when I say deepen, it's a really light brown gold shade, so it's not gonna deepen it too much, but just define my eye a little bit more. Make it look like I spent a little more time on my eyeshadow. And I know most people in their crease use matte eyeshadows. I don't like matte eyeshadows usually, so I am using a glitter shadow for my crease because I feel like it brightens up your eye so much more and just makes me look so much more awake, makes your eyes pop a bit. I'm gonna go in with the shade Teddy, that it's like a pinky champagne color, and then also dip into the white at the same time. I'm gonna take that just on my brow here, under my brow, brighten that up a little bit. I don't like doing dark eye makeup. I like to keep it bright. Also gonna take that same pink shade and that white shade, mix them together, and put that onto my lid. And I am just using the same blending brush that I use for the crease. Just kind of blending that up into that gold shade, just to make that inner third of my eye pop, kind of onto the middle lid as well. Taking that again, right in the corner of the eye and down into the lower lash line a little bit. Brighten that up a little bit, make you look a little more awake. Really pretty, simple eyeshadow. Okay, so that's it for eyeshadow. I am going to take the Bare Minerals Pure Radiance All Over Face Color. I don't know if they make this anymore. I think they do. I don't know. It's their loose powder like blush or illuminizer. I use it as a little bit of both, a blush and an illuminizer. So I'm going to take my brush, it's that loose powder, and I dip it in there. And then I'm going to take my cap and swirl that around. And I'm just going to pop that. Kind of smile. And this is an e.l.f. highlighter brush, I believe. Bronzing brush, e.l.f. bronzing blush. It's like an angled tapered brush, but it just like gets your like, kind of gets right in there, like right where you want it. And then I like to kind of take this on my nose a little bit. And I get a little bit more and do the other side. It's just like a nice natural like nude blush. So I'm not a big blush person. I have a few blushes that I like to use. I actually just pulled this out of my drawer last night and was using it, and I thought, oh, I love the way this looks. Usually I'm gonna try it again, and I used it and I loved it. The perfect shade to kind of give you like a little bit of a blush color, but like it's still nude and like just kind of gives a little extra to your bronzer while also highlighting that cheekbone. Like I'm not even gonna go in with a highlighter today. This is what I'm using to highlight my face. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner and just line my lashes with this. So I like to just kind of go right on that lash line just to thicken my lashes up a little bit. Really thin line, nothing crazy, just enough to make my eyelashes look fuller. Sometimes I'll wing it out just like a little bit. It just kind of darkens that up a little bit. Makes my eyes pop a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara. The Lash Paradise mascara is my favorite mascara. As you know, I never really hardly ever use anything different. So I'm gonna take that and swirl it around. Put that on my lashes. I don't do this like super carefully usually. I kind of do it like a little fast coat. And then bring it up a bit. And then I kind of do it slow. And then pop them out a little bit with the like tip of my wand. And this is in the shade Black Brown because I do not like black mascaras usually. And if you look down too, it like helps, you know, it helps to like bring your eyelashes up. I'm gonna wipe the foundation off my lips and I'll be right back. Okay, so for lips, I have been using, so I already put a little bit of lip serum on to kind of exfoliate my lips. I'm just gonna go in with my L'Oreal lip liner. This is in the shade Beyond Pink. Fine. And then just fill in the rest. My lips are definitely like a little drier right now because of the weather. I'm gonna take the L'Oreal lipstick. This is JLo's shade. Pop a little bit of that on. This is one of like the color rich, whatever, color rich, I don't know what you say. But the L'Oreal Color Rich, whatever, lipsticks. So this is Jennifer's Nude. And I really like L'Oreal's lipsticks because they are super moisturizing. They're not like drying. They don't make my lips feel like all chapped when I am done at the end of the day. And then I'm gonna go in with the Buxom lip gloss. and just put a little bit of this on. This is in the shade like Peach Bellini, Peach Daiquiri. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. Natural, pretty Valentine's makeup. But if I had to choose between these two, the reason I bought this is because I was kind of hoping it would replace my CC cream. Not that it needs to be replaced. I mean, this is my all-time favorite. I would repurchase this again and again, but I thought, oh, maybe I'll try this. You know, because sometimes if you get a little carried away with this, it can be heavy. You literally need a tiny bit of this. But I just thought like, oh, this might be kind of nice, you know, and I like the fact that they have more shades. So I thought if I got the right shade, which this is the perfect shade for me, I thought like, oh, maybe I don't have to buy this anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, still gonna purchase this. This is just like my holy grail. I don't think I could live without it. And right now QVC has a sale where you get this, the Celebration foundation, and a brush for like $66. So I am actually gonna go purchase that because this, you just can't go without this. I've been wanting to try one of their powder foundations too, IT Cosmetics powder foundation. So yeah, you basically get like a whole product for free. So that's why I'm gonna purchase that. This I am definitely gonna keep using, keep it in my collection. It's super light. But let me know what you guys thought about this foundation in the comments below. And let me know if there are any other IT Cosmetics products that you guys would like to see me try. Have a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.